Hey folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again, and this time we're going to look at a game called Sky Shark, and this is also known as Flying Shark. This was created by Toaplan and licensed to Taito in 1987, and this was suggested by YouTube user BeNice1. And it's a lot like a number of shoot-em-ups, vertically scrolling shoot-em-ups at the time, or shmups. But I don't think this one is as good as a number of other ones. This especially pales in comparison to Twin Cobra, in my opinion. There is only one power-up in this game, and you can upgrade it like 4 or 5 times, and it's just a spread shot. You start out with like just double shot, and then you can make extra shots spreading out. And it's kind of difficult. You go through, I think there's like 5 or 6 levels, not really credited as levels, but it ends with you landing on a landing strip, and then you get a bonus for any bombs that you have left. And yeah, bombs are your secondary weapon. They'll make a radius explosion appear, and it'll be used for like, I don't know, 3 seconds, 2 to 3 seconds, and then it'll disappear, and it'll cause massive damage to bosses and to all enemies in the surrounding area. And the bombs you can pick up from destroying certain items on the ground usually, and it'll say B, and you just fly right over it. We'll go ahead and get started. You get an extra life every at 50,000 and every 150,000 after that. You start out at the landing strip here, but your biplane moves super slow. Holy cow, it's not very fast at all. But if you use a sweeping motion back and forth, draw fire one way and start moving the other way, it seems to work for a while at least. There will be a group of red planes like in the old game 1942, and when you kill them all, you can collect an S, and that'll just upgrade your shot and make more bullets appear when you fire. There will also be yellow planes, a group of them, and if you shoot them all, you'll get either 1,000-point bonus, which is really measly, or you'll get you might get a spread shot upgrade that way too. There are rarely icons that'll float around that you can collect for a 1-up that'll emerge from that formation. The tanks in this game are a pain in the butt. They shoot fairly quick, and they turn their turrets very fast too. There I used my bomb. Its radius is actually pretty darn short. Its explosion is very short. Sometimes there will be huts or little buildings that the tanks can drive out of. And here's a little fort that they can come out of. Those cannons on top of that fort take more shots than you might think. And here is a mini boss, a tank. Ah, crap, I got killed. When you get placed back in the action after having lost a life, you know, the game will stop and then put you back a little further in the game. You can be placed right in the line of enemy fire right off the bat, so be alert. I've had that happen numerous times where I died in seconds because I was not ready. I used up all my bombs. Even after you beat the boss and you're close to the landing strip, there'll usually still be some enemies that you have to take care of first. and I'll get a bonus for all my remaining bombs, which I have none of. But yeah, this was also known as flying shark, but I think in America it was generally known as sky shark. There's another S to upgrade my spread, or upgraded it into more bullets. Yeah, those tanks are a pain in the butt in this game. This game is challenging, but it's not very varied. There are sometimes bigger biplanes that take a lot of shots, and those are ripped off of 1942. Which is another classic vertically scrolling shoot 'em up. But yeah, sweeping left and right generally, oops, I missed the last guy, generally is helpful early on at least. There's a bomb I'm not gonna try to pick up. Oop, I got killed. It's hard to tell where you see, like there, you could get killed right away if you're not gonna react quick enough. But in the bottom left is where your remaining ships is shown, or remaining planes. That battleship you need to destroy, and shortly after you do will be the end of the level. Jeez Louise, look at all that firepower I have to contend with. Crapola. Yeah, this game's very challenging, and I hate the tanks most of all. I think they just fire very quickly, and they turn their turrets very quickly. And here they are, speak of the devil. Those little rock formations that they come out of are forts. You can blast them enough, and you'll blow up the top. And any tanks inside, you can destroy. And now I have to contend with 2 giant tanks. Crap. I get another chance to try to destroy them. But yeah, keep that in mind. The game, when you die and get placed further back in the level, the game can put you right in harm's way right away, and the enemy can blast you right off the bat and kill you. So be prepared for that. You don't have to completely destroy the tanks to make them no longer a threat. You can shoot them, I think, once or twice, and their turret will be blown off, and they can't fire at you anymore. Those the cannons on top of buildings take a lot more shots. And try to remember where those the big biplanes are, because they can come from behind and kill you. Take them out as soon as you can so that they're no longer a threat. Yeah, any enemy that's on the screen, take them out before they can add to the firepower that's already being levied at you by the other enemies. There, I got 1 bomb bonus. 3,000 apiece. Well, there's like, I think 6 levels total or something, and they all end with you on a landing strip. Then they just loop. They start all over, and it doesn't tell you what level it's on unless you put in your initials. Then it'll say like stage something or other. And it's actually a big number. I don't know how to count the stages in this game. I wanted to show you some firepower, some of the highest upgraded firepower. I'll do that a little bit later. It gets a little wider spread than that. But that is a battleship that you need to take out to get to the landing strip eventually. See, it says area, like, what's that, 41 or something? I don't know how to count the areas that you pass through. But I'll put in my initials. This lets you put in 6 initials. So I'll be Russell. I'd seen this in a convenience store, I believe. Twin Cobra is a much better game. You can continue. But, yeah, there's that battleship that you have to destroy, and then shortly after will be the landing strip. And then you'll advance to the next level. And then here's the next level. There's a train. I put on invincibility at this point. I just wanted to get through the levels quickly. And again, the yellow formation of ships can give you a 1,000 point bonus, which is weak. Or it can give you a 1-up. Or it may give you the S once in a while. The spread shot upgrade. Yeah, see how wide it is now? I think that's about the widest it can get. Maybe that's the widest it can get there. But a little bit later in the game, there will be this giant plane that you got to take down. Use up a bomb to damage him further. That is Sky Shark, also known as Flying Shark. I've only seen this as Sky Shark. Created by Toaplan and licensed to Taito, and it was put in a Romstar cabinet. Romstar only made the cabinets, they never made their own games. And then there's the landing strip again. And I believe after this landing strip is when the game starts looping over. Nice bonus for having a lot of bombs left. I can tell that that's looping over now. That is Sky Shark, also known as Flying Shark, and it was suggested by YouTube user BNyce1, BNYCE1. This is Crazy Climber 80 saying thanks for watching Sky Shark by Toaplan and licensed to Taito in 1987. This is also known as Flying Shark. This is Crazy Climber 80 again saying thank you for watching, and I will catch you later with another video. Send me your requests, folks. Bye-bye.